Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. I'm Chef Tucker, and I'm going to be making a Greek hummus sandwich. Something easy, something simple. I was thinking I wanted one the other day, and here we are. So, let's go ahead and get started with our bread. I've got some Italian bread. You can use whatever kind of bread you like. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil on it. Say a little bit, but decent bit. And we're going to hit it with a little salt and pepper. And then I'm going to throw this right on my griddle just to sear it up a little bit. So while that's going, we're going to make two different things, because a sandwich is a sandwich. Primarily you're just assembling everything. Alright, so to get us started, we're going to be doing a makeshift tapenade spread. My family doesn't like all the ingredients in tapenade, so I've adjusted it a little bit. And it's basically just an olive spread. For this one, I've got some peppercini peppers, some Kalamata olives, some green Spanish olives, and some capers. And we're just going to throw all of those in a food processor. I got my little food processor. And then we're just going to hit go just to chop it up a decent bit. Try not to make a mess. I'm going to. Alright. We're going to hit with just a little bit of olive oil so it kind of flows around in there. It's not just too chunky. Now typically you'd use some anchovies in there too, and like I said, my family has particular taste, so I'm cooking the way they want. I'm going to throw just a little bit of garlic in there, just a little bit of chopped garlic. Probably about an eighth of a teaspoon, but I'm doing this kind of to taste, so if I was to tell you what was in here, you're looking at probably a tablespoon of capers, probably an eighth of a cup of pepperoncinis, and a quarter of a cup of green olives, quarter of a cup of Kalamata olives. And then half a teaspoon of garlic, and just enough olive oil to make it all go around. So it doesn't have to be super fine, it doesn't have to be super smooth unless you want it that way. But for me, I like it kind of chunky. That way I got still a little bit of texture to it. All right, so while that's there and it's done, I'm going to move on to making a lemon and herb mayonnaise. Just take a little bit more garlic, just a little bit, probably, I don't know, half a clove. So I just basically split a clove between the two. Then I've got probably about half a teaspoon of thyme and a teaspoon of oregano. And just a little bit of lemon juice. Just to brighten it up a little bit. Give it a stir. Another pinch of salt and pepper, just a little bit. And there we go. Fresh herb, garlic, and lemon mayonnaise. Let's take a look at what we got. And let's take a listen. Nice and crispy. Now you can toast the outside if you want, but I'm good with it being the way it is. It's got a warmth that's penetrating the top, so it's soft all the way through and crispy on the inside. That is what I would like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have some Gouda cheese. Use whatever cheese you want. Use feta, use mozzarella. This is going to be your sandwich in the end. I'm just telling you what I'm doing right here. And I'm just going to close that up for just a second while we get everything else ready to go. Clean up the station a little bit. So just to clarify what we've got going on here, We have our oregano and lemon mayonnaise. We've got our near tapenade. We have some hummus. We have roasted bell pepper and some mixed greens and some sliced tomatoes with our cheese, soaking up some of that heat, so it's going to be a little bit soft, just like I'm looking for. And if you guys want to, you can add some stuff to this if you want. Some salami, some pepperoni, mortadella, chicken breast. All that would be great, but this is going to be a vegetarian option for today because we're going just as a lighter fare. Put you some hummus on the bottom. What kind of hummus you guys want is up to you. I went with red pepper hummus because my son loves red pepper hummus. And so we usually have some in the house, or I make some. At the moment, we just have some, so. All right. Then the next thing we're going to throw down is tomatoes. Some lettuce. Like I said, I got a mixed green. You guys use whatever lettuce you want. Arugula would be really nice with this. Right. Then I'm going to put the roasted red pepper right on top. Beautiful. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is throw our mayonnaise mixture right on top here. Give it a spread. Another thing that would be really nice in here if you guys wanted to add it is a little bit of dill. I'm not the biggest dill person myself. It's a great herb, but just not one of my go-tos. And I had some fresh oregano, and I almost always have fresh thyme because fresh thyme is my favorite. But like I said, make it how you want. We're going to throw the tapenade right on top. Oh man, I've had this sandwich on my mind for a few days now, so I am looking forward to it. All right. That looks pretty good. We got a little bit left in case we want to throw some more on. And we just throw the sandwich right on top. And there we go. That's our sandwich. So let's take a real quick look at it just to see what it looks like, and then we're going to have a We got our moment of truth. Let's take a bite and see what we're working with. That is great. You got a crunchiness from the lettuce. You got that sweetness from the tomatoes, and I, from the South, love my tomatoes. You got a sweetness from the red bell peppers, the saltiness from the tapenade. The hummus is making it creamy. The cheese is just melting into everything with its nice little... That is good, guys. Like I said, add some stuff to this, take some stuff out, make it your own. This is just the general template for it. Great vegetarian little sandwich. Seriously, you guys gotta try this. I've been dreaming about this for like a week. And I finally got my family on board with having it, so try it out for yourself. I hope you like it. And if you like this video and you learned a little something, you're going to try this recipe at home, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. And as always, thanks for cooking with me.